There is a difference between efficient parenting and effective parenting. And this video is going to be all about what is the first step in effective parenting. I'm Nicholeen Peck, and I am a self-government and parenting expert. I travel all over the world teaching people the skills and principles of mastering themselves and helping their children learn self-government too. So what does efficient parenting look like? Efficient parenting looks like everything happens according to the schedule. It's time to go and everybody needs to get their stuff and get out the door, and we need to get everything happening all at once. How many things can we do in a day all at once? What is our huge list of things? Or maybe get the chores done quicker so that we can have fun sooner. These are all mindsets for efficient parents. They don't want to spend a lot of time doing the tasks that need to be done related to the family. Also, many parents try to talk to their children in really short ways. This is also considered efficient. So you see those parents who go, 1, 2, 3. There's hardly any words that came out. Yet for some reason, that's considered parenting. That's considered good communication to stop a child from making a mistake. This is efficient because you don't have to say as many words, but it's definitely not effective. So what is effective parenting? Effective means that a person actually experiences a change of heart. That a person feels a desire to want to be good, to want to do something better, to want to improve. If a parent is effective, they have a good tie or bond with the heart of their child. They have good understanding, good communication, and that parent is not afraid of taking the time it takes and saying the words it takes. I remember telling my husband, you know, every time we're going to leave somewhere, there's always a shoe that's missing or a bag we can't find or something. I've got 4 children. I think I deserve a 10-minute grace period for every child that I have because we have to handle problems. So if I'm 40 minutes late somewhere, I am technically on time. My husband, who really likes to be on time, was like, well, I mean, I see how that makes sense, I guess. But now that doesn't mean you can't be on time. I know some people who pride themselves on their efficiency probably cringe at the thought of that. But as a young mother with toddlers and little children running around and tantrums that needed to be solved, I was not going to sell my role as mother for the clock, for getting somewhere on time. Impressing other people with my promptness was not more important than the teaching moment that I needed to have with my child. So what is effective parenting really? It's parenting that is based in priorities. What is the priority of your parenting moment that you're having? It's to touch the heart of your child, right? To help them see truth, to want something better, to love you more, to feel a deeper attachment and connection to you. When I correct my children, I remind myself that I should feel closer to my children during and after a correction than I even did before, which means I need to take the time that it takes. But this does not mean that we lecture, because lectures are very ineffective, and we're going for effective. Children only listen to what the parents have to say for a certain period of time, or if it seems pertinent or relevant, or if it makes sense. If parents go on and on trying to extract some emotion or feeling out of the child will feel manipulated, and then your parenting didn't change their heart, even if it did slightly change their behavior, and that means it wasn't effective. Effective parenting means the heart and behavior is changed and the bonding remains intact. So what is the very first step in effective parenting? The first step is self-governing yourself. If you don't have control or government over yourself, then you will not be able to reach the hearts of your children, because you'll be trapped in your own thoughts, your own emotions, your own reactions that keep acting as your stumbling blocks again and again and again. So what is self-government? Self-government is being able to determine the cause and effect of any given situation and possessing a knowledge of your own behaviors so that you can control them. So what that means is that you decide ahead of time, who is it that I ought to be? How ought I to behave to keep myself in harmony with my principles and my values? And then, what skills do I need in order to make sure that I can keep myself in alignment with those skills and values? Then I evaluate myself again and again to see how I'm doing at maintaining this course or this plan that I set myself out to accomplish at the very beginning. And a person who's self-governed makes plan after plan and analyzes again and again. And they find this process healthy, not intimidating or scary or somehow an attack on who they really are. Many people don't like to analyze themselves. They don't like to accept criticism from themselves or others. They don't like to accept consequences. They don't like to hear if they've ever done anything wrong. These people are putting up a wall so that they cannot even see the option of self-government. A person who is self-governed is humble, and they know that they need to continually work on improving themselves, recognizing their errors, and honestly declaring that those things are problems that need to be fixed. So that's number one. Our first lesson is, how are we going to govern ourselves? That's huge. We need skills. There are skills we teach the children, like how to follow instructions, accept no answers, accept consequences, and disagree appropriately. But did you know those same 4 skills, which I call the 4 basic skills in my Teaching Self-Government Parenting course, are 4 skills that we need as parents too? We've got to know how to give ourselves a no answer when we want to explode and be reactionary. We need to know how to give ourselves an instruction. When we know that we've got to get up in the morning, we've got to get those tasks done around the house or help that child one more time in the middle of the night. And part of following those instructions, the second step to ever following an instruction, is keeping a calm face, voice, and body. Do we always keep a calm face, voice, and body? What about when we're correcting our children or when we're disagreeing with our spouse? Do we self-govern us? Are we in enough control of ourselves that we can express ourselves fully, have full openness of communication and understanding, but not emotionally abuse or dump on another person? I hope so. I hope we can do that. We need skills for that. There are 5 different parenting skills that we teach in the Teaching Self-Government Parenting course that help parents learn how to govern themselves first and foremost. Calmness truly is part of self-government. In fact, a person cannot be self-governed without having calmness. So you've got to have a plan. You've got to have tools for how you will be calm when a situation seems like it is going to be hard to be calm in. Well, I have a special gift for you that is going to help with just that. And it is a gift. It is completely free. It is called the Calm Parenting Toolkit. It is a course that you can have that will help you develop some of your calm parenting skills so that you can have this first step of effective parenting down. So go down in the description below this video and find the link that says Calm Parenting Toolkit. Go to that Calm Parenting Toolkit, get your free toolkit, and start that first step today.